So just kind of talk about that, and you overcame that by getting into the dope game, basically.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Dr. Perry. I'm here with In the House Media. I'm here with Mr. Freeway, Ricky Ross. What's up, brother?
I'm good. How you?
Wonderful. Listen, I got a call yesterday. I said, hey, brother, are you available today at 1 o'clock? I said, what's up? He said, man, you're going to be interviewing Freeway, Ricky Ross. So I canceled everything I had going on, right?
Wow,
Because
wow.
you and I were on a blog talk radio show or something maybe a year or two ago. And I had a chance to ask you a question. I don't remember what the question was, but definitely, feel privileged here to take this opportunity to talk with you. Because the real reason we're here is to promote this book.
No doubt.
We want to promote your work. So I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning trying to get myself ready. Oh man, I've been watching video after video after video because I wanted to make sure I was ready.
I really like when people interviewing me have done their research, because so often people just don't be prepared. Like you go in and they're not prepared. They don't even know who you are, what you're doing, or what's going on, and it's much better when it's a prepared person. Remind me of one of the books I read, and he says, an unprepared person, when an opportunity comes, it makes them look foolish. So
For sure.
It's nothing like preparation.
Never respect, brother. It's all respect. It's just all respect. My takeaway from my research about you, I looked at some of the challenges because, as we talked before, you don't want to refer to them as failures because, as you said, you've never failed. You've been successful with everything that you've done. So I had to do an on-the-spot change, and I'm gonna change that from failures to challenges, right? So for me, doing your research and finding out that you were a pretty solid tennis player, and your first challenge was the fact that you couldn't get into college because you couldn't read and write.
Correct.
So just kind of talk about that.
When I was coming up in South Central, I was looking at ways somebody with my background, my education level would be able to escape poverty. One of the things that I know, I've been running from poverty all my life. And I was looking for ways, and tennis presented itself as a valid opportunity. One of my friends who had started playing started to educate me on all the benefits of playing tennis, tennis shoes, wetsuits, and so forth right off the bat. So that attracted me to it, but the opportunity to afford my family a better life was like etched in stone, you know what I'm saying? So I was all in with it, and that's really how I started playing. Now, when it was time for me to graduate from high school, it was discovered that I couldn't read or write. So any opportunity of me going to a college forwarding my tennis career was thrown out the window. And that's when I found myself in the streets.
I would guess that your tennis experience was the kind of the first foundational piece of you learning how to deal with adversity. Developing yourself to being a tennis player, going in an environment that you weren't familiar with.
Absolutely.
And that laid the foundation for you later on in life, because sports tends to do that because you don't win all the time in sports.
No.
You lost matches, but you have to realize, okay, I got knocked down, but I got to get back up. And that's kind of what my research was, kind of, looking at you was, you got knocked down, you had challenges, but you got back up.
Right, and then you don't call those failures either.
I'm gonna call them challenges.
Just because you get knocked down don't mean you failed. You just got knocked down. My man said the champ is still the champ as long as he keeps getting up. When he lay on the canvas, then you fail, because it's over.
Now, I want to connect that to one of your principles. Could you tell me about the challenges of getting up? Could you connect that to a principle for me? So let's talk about.
I took a vacation in 10 years.
Well, listen, you already been on vacation, right? So now it's time to go to work, right? You did the 20 on vacation. Now it's time to go to work. So let's talk about all the things, or the most important things that you're doing to put yourself in a whole nother situation. Now that you're on the legal side of making things happen.
Wow, man, all the stuff that I'm doing has a lot of significance. The movie that I'm working on right now, I believe it has great significance because I believe that it's going to bring the message to millions of people. You know, my book has brought it to thousands.
This is your first one.
That's the first one. But the movie, because most of us, we don't want to read. You know, man, it's a fact. We don't want to read. You know, people think, oh man, get it on audio. I listen to it. You know, get on video. You know, so the movie is going to do so much for us. You know, and on the record, I'm gonna beat Black Panther's numbers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said that.
Hey.
Call me on that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna beat Black Panther. I think it did $1 billion. I'm gonna shatter that. Everybody in America gonna go watch this movie. I guarantee you. I guarantee you when the movie hit, they're gonna be talking about it. Either they ain't gonna talk about it, but all the streets going to watch it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get it. So I think that's really significant. And these books, man, these books are so important. You know, if they ain't discovered yet, you know, these are like secrets. They like I was for all them years. You know, that I was making all that money. I was a secret to everybody. Nobody knew. You know, these books are the same way. You know, my message is a secret right now. Nobody really grasps the message that I'm putting out. You know, if they could grasp the messages, they could do better for themselves.
And now this is an example. The book that you're putting out, you're working on. You know, this is an example of when I said, you know, you never see yourself how people see you, right?
Right.
So you just, you know, working, moving, doing your thing, and you want to take care of your family. You want to get out of this situation. You want to help people around. I'm doing my research now. You want to help everybody around you, make some money, help them get out of their situation, and you just moving, right? And you don't even realize that you're moving off of principles, right? So you don't even realize that.
Right, but once you eat the principles, once you digest the principles, then the principles start to go all through your body. You know, your body becomes the principle. So you are a principle of the principles. You know?
This is your second one, right?
Yeah.
Has this taken you to another heightening of awareness, of self-awareness, as you're seeing the words, you know, put together on paper?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I knew that title, man, Riding with Rick, was so important, you know, because so many people, they want to hang with me. They don't really want to ride. Like when you ride and you stay in the car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't jump out at the gas station. You know, we going across country. You jump out at the gas station, you know, because it done got a little hot. You know, you got to ride. You got to stay with it. You know, and to be able to ride with Rick, to pick his mind, to get his concepts and his thought pattern. I believe that these books are going to change the economical balance for Black people.
You know, I've always said that when you look at people who've been in the dope game, right, the brilliant business people is just the wrong product, but it's the wrong product, right? So you going to this super high level, it's pretty obvious you are just a phenomenal business person.
Look at this here. Look at this here. You take the brothers on the street, right? They willing to risk their life for their cause. They got brothers that risk their life for their cause.
Mm-hmm.
Take a guy like Bill Gates. When the government said he had to break up Microsoft, they didn't even talk about putting him in jail. They just talking about finding him. He got scared and broke it up. They tell these brothers, stop selling dope on that corner, we're gonna lock you up. You come back tomorrow, he back on that corner. Take him to jail, he get out, he back on that corner. That's a sign of resilience that most business people don't have. But with us, we have been channeling these keys in the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying? They got these keys.
So now I understand. I've been listening, right? I understand what a key can do. The key can lock you up.
Or lock you in.
Lock you in, but the key can also free you.
It can free you
right?
too.
So these keys right here gonna free some people.
It can.
But they gotta read it.
Or it can lock you up because you can take them and use them the wrong way.
Right.
You know,
right.
With this book here, they say, oh, you wrote a better drug book. You teaching people how to say, No. Okay, you can say that. See what you do with the principles?
Yep.
Like me, when I took the principles and I started using to sell drugs, it wasn't the people who gave me the principle fault. They didn't know nothing about cocaine.
Right.
They just taught me the principles. I took them in and did the fool with them. You know what I'm saying? You can go do the fool with whoever. Oh, let's get drunk and do the fool. You know, it's time out for doing the fool. Let's take them same principles and make the whole world look at us different.
Yeah, at one point, you were referred to as Ricky Donnell Ross, right?
Oh, mama.
Exactly. When did Ricky Donnell Ross realize that you were the leader that you have become? When did that start to manifest itself?
My mom always called me a leader. You know, even when I was 3 or 4, and she would whoop me when my little brother would do something. But I used to be the quarterback of my football team. You know, I called a huddle. I called a play. You know what I'm saying? It was probably about 15 of us. You know, it wasn't no gang, but you know, we was like our little neighborhood.
Your homeboy.
We rode our bikes together. We ain't beat nobody up. You know, we do car washes together. We do football, basketball, baseball. You know, so this was my group, and they had always kind of like made me the leader. You know, I was always in the leader position. Like, where we going? I had to be the one to decide. You know, how we gonna get there? You know, and even when I started stealing cars, I brought them in later on. You know, once I learned and got in, I started bringing them in, which they gonna see all that in the movie, man. Cush's, I got a bad boy working on my movie right now. Shout out to my man Cush. You know, he working on the movie. They call him the script doctor. Man, he a cold brother. I'm so glad to be working with him, and I feel fortunate. So I would always bring my guys in, because I want for them what I want for myself. How can that be your guy and you don't want him to have nothing?
Exactly.
You want him broke. You know, and that's why I look at a lot of these guys who's supposed to have money, and then I look at their crew and I be like, wow, he really ain't got no money. Hey, how you know? Look at his man. Look, his man hurt. So, this is how I've been approaching life, man, and I love it.
Well, you know, listen, I'm just, I feel privileged, you know, like you said, I've been putting in the work, and the work has brought me here today, having an opportunity to interview you, and you know, I don't mind. I respect you. I respect you, right?
Appreciate it.
Everything that you've gone through.
Most brothers do though. Most young brothers do.
But see, my thing,
yeah,
but you know, you have some maybe some homeboys respect you from the dope game standpoint. Oh, he was a big kingpin. That ain't why I respect you.
Right.
I respect you because the core of who you are, you're a winner. And as you said, you know, you never failed. You just had some challenges, because everything that you decided you want to do in your life, you've done up until this point.
Absolutely.
And so when I was doing my research, one of the things I said, I didn't want to come talk to you about the dope game and how you made money, and I didn't want to talk to you about that. I wanted to talk to you about how these principles helped you overcome the fact of you being a winner. Because when I looked at the different stages, it was about winning. You know, you were about community, right? Wrong way.
Right.
But your thought process was, I ain't trying to do this by myself. I'm trying to bring some folks along with me. So now I'm looking at Ricky Donnell Ross, right? Mm-hmm. This guy, you're gonna have people following you. But now they're gonna be following you for the right reason. And when you tell me that you're gonna break records with your movie, I can believe it, because you're a winner. Everything you said you wanted to do, you've accomplished.
Listen, when I was sitting there one day, right? You mad about being in prison? They don't let everybody in here. Right now, if you walk up to a federal prison, you're not gonna do it.
Can't get in?
Hey man, I'm trying to come up in there. You trying to come up in here? You can't come up in here. We don't let you up in here. What you do? You gotta earn your way in there. See, I earned my way to prison. I earned the time that they gave me. They just don't get that to everybody. Everybody do not get to go to federal court and sit in front of a federal judge and get her to give them a sentence. You can't do that. You gotta earn it. So I realized that I had earned my sentence. That my time of selling drugs was only to get the sentence, to get to go to prison. Because because I had always heard about so many people going to prison and what it was like in prison. And when you go to prison, you get a bad honor when you get out because you went and did your time. And what I had to realize is that I had been planting that in my mind. And what I found out when I was in jail, that they got what they call a subconscious mind. When you feed the subconscious mind, it sinks in and you don't even have to think about it.
Well,
like
listen,
some keys, they just come out.
the reason we're here is for this right here. This is a new release. What's your release date for this?
We had a soft launch for my birthday, but we've been
By what happened? January 26th?
January 26th.
I've been researching, brother.
Not like Wikipedia. Not like Wikipedia. They can't get my birthday right. I keep changing it. Listen, my birthday is not May the 4th. That was my release date, which is I guess my new birthday, but at least say his new birthday release date. But my actual birthday is January 26th.
Happy birthday, belated.
Thank you. I had a wonderful time in Miami. I ain't gonna even tell y'all about it. Y'all don't want to.
That'll be for another segment.
Them boys in Miami, ooh-wee. Lamborghinis and Rolls Royces, I ain't used to all that stuff. Now they got me wanting a Lamborghini. I ain't never wanted a Lamborghini before, so if you see me in a Lamborghini, them boys in Miami, they did it too.
Well, listen, we're gonna close this thing out, and we're here for you. It's about you. You're here promoting. I think it would be remiss for us not to bring up your co-author, to have him just come up and say a couple of words. We're gonna fit you. We're gonna fit you right here. We got to bring you up here. This brother here. Tell us about how you guys got connected and about how this project came about.
Enamored with what all he had accomplished, not being able to read, and he turned himself into probably the greatest, crack cocaine dealer in United States history. But even before that, you're talking about the business mindset. And I had written previous books before. I always write about the science of success. And I wanted to reach out and ask him if he would be on the cover of my magazine, Get Money Magazine. It's an urban business and finance magazine. So we did the event in New York. We did an interview, we had a release party and everything. And when he came out, I started seeing the way that he moved. For example, New York is the fastest place in the United States. But Rick was moving around, going, no sleep, no eat. And I said, this guy, he's moving around like he said earlier, like a guy was 25 years old. He's moving around New York, like New Yorkers move around New York. And so from that point, that kind of got my mind kind of turned out at this point. I wasn't thinking about writing a book. But I saw that, okay, he's different. You eat the principles, once they become a part of you, you can't see your eye with your eye. So he understands it because it's so much a part of him. But for him to explain it, it's too much in him already. It's just who he is.
Harder to explain.
It's harder to explain. So that's what I wanted to do, and I wanted to take the tools and better myself as an individual. But once I started seeing that this could be something that could benefit everybody, I said, let's write a book. And again, he didn't know about it. So that's what made it just that much more organic.
Well, listen, there's no point in us being here, promoting, talking about the principles, talking about all this. You got to hold the book up. You got to hold the book up, and it's called Call to Action. You got to tell these people how they get this book and what they need to do, because the whole point of us being here, you got a lot of people want to hear what you have to say, and now they want to hear what y'all have to say as a collective, right? Tell the folks, come buy this book.
What's up, y'all? This is Freeway Rick Ross. If you know like I knew, you go get this book, study these 21 keys to success. You'd ride with me too and have some fun. It only costs $21. You can get it at my website, freewayrickyross.com. Give us a little lead time for back orders though, because we're a little tied up right now with orders. They're going crazy over, but we got a big shipment coming in a couple weeks, and we're gonna have books for everybody. So check me out. We'll make sure you get the book. And then if you didn't read the original Freeway Rick Ross Untold Autobiography, you gotta go get that too.
Definitely. And it's your man, the co-author of the 21 Keys of Success, Riding with Rick. I spent time 6 months out in LA riding with Rick. And like you said, if you didn't get this book yet, you better go out and get it. These are the master principles to the way that this man, the original Freeway Ricky Ross, got to be successful. And you can use those too. Like you said, you can get it at his website, freewayrickyross.com, or you can also get it at my website. I'm Holy Crutcher. Everything on social media is just my name, KOLIECRUTCHER. So pick it up, and get it. And make sure you get it now because we're running low. We're going to re-up. That's one of the principles. By the way, I give you that a little bit. But make sure you get that book. It's the hottest.
Hey, well, I'm Dr. P. I'm here with In the House Media, and thank you today with my man, Rick. So we want to connect, some of the things that, the knockdown, getting up. Could you connect that to a principle?
Key 13 would be the one that you would go to for getting knocked down and getting back up.
'Cause that's what you are.
Oh yeah, you
knock
got
down and get back up.
You gotta, somebody called me a couple weeks ago, man. We was talking. Somebody called me some bird that burns.
Phoenix.
The Phoenix. That's what he called me. He
Yeah.
said, "Man, you the Phoenix, man."
You're the fiery Phoenix.
And when you hear all that stuff about, I'm like, no, man, I'm the dude with no high school diploma. I shouldn't have been in the 6th grade, man. I ain't that person, man. I ain't that one you thinking about. No, that I ain't him.
I'm gonna tell you something. Here's the thing that I tell people all the time, that you never see yourself how people see you, because you were just living your life, doing your thing. Like you said, you're trying to feed your family, you're looking for a way out of poverty, and you're just doing what you thought was the best thing for you at the time, right?
Absolutely.
But you never, even the people that were around you, you never saw yourself how the people around you saw who you were, because you were just moving, right?
Right. Drugs is a victimless crime. They call them victimless crimes, meaning that nobody will come in and say, "Oh, he hit me in the head with a bat. And I had my wallet. He took my wallet." You don't have that with drugs. So I was thinking, I was like, what if you get too sharp? What if you develop so well that you outgrow these walls and they can't keep you in there? I got that from Minister Farrakhan. Minister Farrakhan, he has a saying about that when a woman is pregnant, if the baby continues to develop inside the womb, there's nothing that she can do other than abort the baby. Otherwise, it's out of her control. And I was saying, wow, all I gotta do is develop like the baby inside of these walls, and there ain't nothing that they can do about it other than abort me, kill me. And that's what I was on. So I felt I was gonna get out. It was days, you have days, oh man, I've been here 9, 10 years, ain't nothing happened, but then you be like.
Do you know, can you remember the first real glimmer of light, something that really happened that really started to put that in your thought, emotional mind?
I found the words.
The reading.
But I knew before that, but the words, when that happened, I was like, oh no, they're gonna have to go against their books. Now they gotta go not only against right, but they gotta go against their books.
Their own words.
Their own words. The words was continuous criminal spree, and not intervening arrest, which they was charging me with as if my arrest was intervened. But I found out it was a continuous criminal spree, which is different, a different person, So then I argued that a person can become a career criminal in one day. Okay? Yeah, my career was 8 years, but it was one day, really, in a spree, because I was never arrested, I was never put in handcuffs and brought to my senses, and the nice political fields. Different episodes.
Could you tell me your first day of freedom? What did that feel like? What was going through your mind?
The takeover's on its way. Get ready. All the naysayers, y'all finna see. Y'all finna see. We finna get it firsthand of how it's done. I just want to go to work.
And it's obvious that you've been going to work.
I've been working.